This is Ndtv. And you're watching Ndtv Hindu.
Welcome to another shot of You Special on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew. Today we're visiting the Officers Training Academy in St. Thomas Mount in Chennai. Now the month of March has been a month of great news for women in the country. The Rajya Sabha passed the Women's Reservation Bill and the Delhi High Court had granted permission for permanent commission for women officers in the armed forces, and that's what we're discussing here today at the OTA. I've got a great bunch of aspiring cadets, gentlemen and lady cadets here at OTA. We're going to start with introductory comments. Ankita, do you welcome the whole permanent commission for women officers? Do you think it's a great opportunity, breaking the glass ceiling, or whether there are still challenges ahead?
Definitely, I think it's a brilliant option which is being considered to be provided to the lady officers presently serving. Basically, permanent commission is going to be like an option provided to the currently serving lady officers to have the option of serving with the armed forces for the basic 20 years and thereby avail the privileges of the pension and carrying on services till they can formally retire. So I think it's a brilliant option. Everybody who wishes to continue serving in the armed forces can do so.
Are you going to do that since
Definitely.
it's for
Definitely.
cadets after
Definitely.
March 2009, right?
Definitely.
Okay. All right. I want to ask a gentleman cadet this. Do you welcome this permanent commission for women officers, or do you think there's a whole lot of challenge ahead for women in the army?
No, it's okay when LC Mukherjee and SU Anandraj can sit on the same table in this conference. Then there's no difference when we can train together and we can serve our country in the same manner. Definitely, it's a welcome for the lady cadets to get the permanent commission, and it's great for them.
Okay. Now, when we say even the whole aspect of permanent commission being granted, there's still a kind of restriction. Women can still not go and engage in combat forces, as in they can't go and fight on the field, right? Is that still a dream that's left unfulfilled? Do you think that also could maybe happen sometime in the future?
Yes, definitely. If I talk about myself, I've always been outdoors. I've always been wanting something like that. If it comes forward, definitely, lady cadets, lady officers will want to go in the combat forces for sure. It's nothing like there's a difference between male and female. It's always like new things are coming up. Gradually, for example, earlier it was short service commission. Now it has come to permanent commission. So if things come forward like the combat forces, why not? It's a great idea. Why not?
Okay. So
what I say
yes.
is any changes can't be done in a day or two.
Yeah.
So the changes has to take place gradually, and that is the day we are waiting for all the lady cadets.
Okay. Now, you've had a set of opportunities when you were in the short service commission, right? Now, when you move to a permanent commission, just explain it for some of our viewers who are not too savvy with all these terms. What does it really mean? What more opportunities do you have than before?
See, now we are expecting for us to be granted for the permanent commission, and further we might get us a chance to fight in a combat. So that is what the main challenge we'll be facing.
Okay.
So that is why we are anticipating to be the part of the combat unit.
Okay. Now, as of now, there's already women serving in fields like medical, nursing, and dental services. With a permanent commission, what more can they serve? What more departments can they serve? If you can tell me, as a gentleman cadet.
As if right now the women are serving in dental, nursing, ordnance, and right now with all these things, the few more steps have been taken to indulge the women in other fields, such as which we call in army called services.
Yeah.
Services basically considered of Army Ordnance Corps, which supplies all the bullets, ammunitions, telescopes, and all the basic accessories. And other than services, few of the same kind of fields where women can serve easily.
Okay. So I want to ask a gentleman cadet this. Do you face competition from women? Is there any kind of competition, or is it a level playing field when there are women and men on the same field?
Yes,
Or
obviously.
additional pressure?
There's no additional pressure sort of when all of us are on the same stage. We see them as an officer only. We have a lady officer, that doesn't mean we take them differently or treat them differently. It's on the same platform. Yes, obviously, when they'll get permanent commission, there'll be huge rush of lady officers.
Okay.
At the same time, gentlemen officers also.
Okay.
At that time, there won't be any partiality sort, or there won't be any discrimination sort of thing.
Okay.
Just there'll be just more lady officers.
Okay.
And if they have served for 10, earlier we used to have 5+2 years of short service commission. And now it has changed to 10+4
Okay.
short service. Now thus the difference will be, they'll be put in more years of service. There won't be any competition sort of thing.
Okay. Mohammed, I want to ask you this. You're coming from Afghanistan, where things are not exactly the same. It's a little different from there, isn't it? Tell us about the difference.
Well, as my friends brought out, right now, after 3 decades of war, which was 30 years war in Afghanistan, right now we are facing something new. I mean, we are having recruitments of the lady cadets in our academies. They are really encouraged to be joining in military forces and in combat train somewhere else. They are getting used to. I mean, they are not. There is no much different between in India and Afghanistan because it's such growing. But especially in Afghanistan, the lady cadets, very less number of them because the war is still going on. It's a conventional war is going on.
Okay.
There's no any much difference.
Not much of a difference. Everybody's basically serving their own country. Right?
Yes, everybody is same males. They have dreams that to just serve for their nations and country. Same thing. The lady cadets, they also wants to serve for the nation.
Now, somebody from this side, if I can, we've always thought of, at least a lot of people in the country have thought of women in army to be poles apart. But with this permanent commission coming in, it really gives an opportunity to the women officers who aspire to serve the army for a longer period of time to be in the army and serve for a longer time. So do you think it's now, you really can't, think of women in army as two different things. It's going to be together always.
See, in academy also we are getting the same training. Whatever things indoor or the outdoors things they are doing, we are also getting the same at the same platform. So according to me, it's give a more opportunity and the more motivation to all girls so that they can join and fulfill their ideas, fulfill their whatever they want in their future.
Okay.
So it's a good thing and better thing for the lady cadets.
Okay. So one final comment from you for this segment. Tell us, is it going to take away all of those myths about, women being able to serve in the army with a permanent commission like this coming in?
Yes, definitely. I don't understand why the myths were there.
Yeah.
Because as the gentleman cadet, he said, in the academy, we run cross countries. We run 25 km. We fire rocket launches. We fire mortars. We fire INSAS rifles. We fire LMGs. It's not a discrimination anyhow. I've never faced that thing. As I think we're just under trainees, we don't know much of things about the army still. But yeah, talking about permanent commission coming forward, it's a great idea. I personally and I motivate other girls watching us here to surely join army, surely join OTA and serve nation for 20 years or more than that.
Okay.
It's a great idea.
Since both of you have brought up this whole aspect of training, we're going to explore that in the next segment. But whether there is a discrimination really when it comes to training on the field at campuses like this, whether there's a difference in women giving orders and gentlemen Javans taking orders from them. Is there a real discrimination on the field? We're going to explore all of that on the other side. Do stay with us on News Special.